Alright, how's the
Sam, it's your day.
how's the view
This
here?
isn't intense.
Can you guys see okay like this?
That'll be the best wedding video ever.
Panning to the audience.
You're fine. You're coming. You're ready. Too many cameras.
It's real.
Hand off.
Hand out.
I'm my own woman. Don't agree with that. All right. I feel very close to you all. All right. For those about to wed, we salute you. Okay, welcome everyone. I'm humbled and honored to be here today with Sam and Anka, their parents, Nina and John. John, you can have a seat over here. Rosanna and Big Sam, who actually I just found out this morning will be celebrating 39 years of marriage in both couples in only a few days for John and Nina, and in October for Sam. And a wonderful time for us all to be together. We also have friends and family and many others who are here in spirit. And via Skype. We all knew this was going to happen. So I didn't have a ton of time to prepare for today, but I know. But what time I did have was spent pretty evenly between obsessively worrying about what I was going to say and like straight up panic. I found myself asking the same question over and over. Why would you guys ask me to talk about marriage when I know like the least about it out of everyone? But I figured you're two thoughtful, well-educated people. You probably knew something I didn't, which is that I don't have to talk about marriage. I get to talk about your marriage. And basically get to write the ultimate erotic friend nonfiction. When I first met Sam and Anka about 9.5 years ago, we're going to move a little bit closer so Nina can get a better shot. This is what was happening.
That's for later.
They had only been dating, I didn't figure this was going to happen, a few months. Sam lived in Virginia and Anka lived in DC. They had different friends. They had their own cars. They had separate lives. But amidst their attraction, they had an abundance of shared interests. Their intellect, sense of humor, the way they see the world, and their roles in it. A commitment to social and ecological justice, and of course, a deep and abiding love of music, for which someday a 5-act epic play will be written to celebrate how sweet, beautiful, dark, and twisted that shared love is. Seriously, watching them listen to music that they love together is like the most joyful, loving thing I think I might ever see. And that was just the beginning. Then they went ahead and took their two separate lives, all those shared interests and their budding romance, and stuffed it into a tiny, tiny house. Some of you saw that house, and perhaps you'll agree with me when I suggest that everything I could say about enduring love could be found in watching these two very tall people living in that very small house. So they moved in, they became dog parents together for the first time to Cookie Monster, and their life together began. Romance became commitment. And then, like a confused Lewis and Clark, they went east and bought a home together, and in the intervening years, they got new jobs, survived strange work hours. They became dog parents again to Owen and to Dobby. Who's got Dobby?
Josh.
Oh, Dobby. They earned master's degrees, attended countless death fests, traveled the world, and developed new friendships and interests. There were a lot of amazing days and some crappy ones. Along the way, they forged a supportive, hilarious, and loving partnership. Perhaps what moves me most about the relationship we celebrate today is how much it has evolved over the years. How Sam and Anka have thrived as individuals, pursuing their dreams, leading engaged, interesting lives filled with dogs, adventure, friendship, music, and love. They are only encouraged, never limited by each other. So what about today? What changes today? We don't need to be psychics to know that this can work. Fun, romance, partnership, and love. Today is just another day in the lives of Nevada Minor and Sam Puffenberger. It is easy to go through life making no declarations, but there is a great sense of purpose and integrity to, as Emerson said, speak today in hard words.
Go very close. You too, because I don't
It's late at night.
We're in the middle of a ceremony.
Go very close.
This feels a appropriate transition. To pay attention and pause for the things we value.
I go to that one.
Would you if you were marrying Sam?
Is this a drama noise?
to pay attention and give value for the things, or give pause for the things we value. So we honor what they have done for us so far and how we may help nurture them into the future. So I'm thrilled that we can be together to gather and bear witness and paint this moment gold, so it may be a touchstone of gratitude and joy that leads them into a future of continued promise and commitment. It is also a great time in this country for marriage. In only the last few weeks, by becoming legally inclusive, the institution has been enriched and deepened and holds more value to us all, knowing our friends, our family, and our fellow Americans can share in its joys and values. And at this time, it feels very DC appropriate to lend the important words on marriage of two others to the proceedings. First, from Massachusetts' highest court on Goodrich v. Department of Health, Chief Justice Margaret Marshall. Massachusetts shout out.
Hey, we're having her wedding too.
Oh, really? Because it fulfills yearnings for a secure safe haven and a connection to our common humanity, civil marriage is an esteemed institution, and the decision whether and whom to marry is among life's momentous acts of self-definition. And finally, from our nation's highest court on Obergefell v. Hodges, with apologies to Justice Kennedy, who I cut for time, they ask for equal dignity in the eyes of the law. The Constitution grants them that right. I just wanted to say that again, because it's like really exciting. Now we turn to two other great Americans. Rough transition. You are here today because you have made a decision, such as Justice Marshall has described. You are both choosing each other to be with. Someone who makes you think, makes you dinner, and makes you laugh. The premise of these promises is simple. You are vowing to show up, as if to say, every experience I am going to have, I want you to be a part of. The rings, please, Kat. All right. Is the right ones? Okay, you guys can face each other and hold hands if you want. All right. So I'll be off to the side so I'm not in the way.
Left, right.
Sam, please place this ring on Anka's finger. Will you, Sam, keep Anka as your favorite person? Travel the world with her, support her through life's tough moments, be proud of her, and honor her as your friend and equal?
I will.
Fantastic. Anka, please place that ring on Sam's finger. Couldn't be better. Will you, Anka, will you, Anka, keep Sam as your favorite person, travel the world with him, and support him through life's toughest moments? I'm not done yet. I just needed that. I was giving
The
you a
answer too
moment.
soon.
Be proud of him and honor him as your friend and equal.
I will.
All right. Will you, Anka and Sam, be each other's partners from this day forward? Encourage one another, love each other with all of your hearts, And promise to grow old disgracefully together, as long as we both shall headbang. Alright, whichever. I would now like to invite Anka's mother, Nina, and Sam's mother, Rosanna, to join them in the signing of the marriage certificate.
Here, Nina.
You get now very, she's not ordained.
Just spell your name.
We're self-unifying, you know?
Doesn't matter if she's ordained
No
or not.
ordained.
She's not ordained.
They're gonna be married, that's what you want.
Okay, and while they're doing that, we're actually gonna circle up. So if everybody can kind of come up, and we're gonna make a circle around Sam and Anka.
Elton
If
John
we have
style.
enough space.
Elton John style.
Elton John style.
You guys got scoot forward.
Yeah, you guys are gonna be right in the middle.
Tell us what to do.
I can't say no.
There we go.
I hope somebody sent me the pictures, yeah?
Alright. You guys can put your arms around each other, hold hands, whatever.
Get real awkward, Joe.
I know, right?
Squeeze it.
Hey, hey. That's all
Okay.
I ever wanted.
I'm metaphorically holding you right there. Okay.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Okay. Before we raise our glasses, which we certainly will, let's raise our thoughts, our hopes, and any other good feeling to Sam and Anka and their marriage. Let us wish them all the best today and in the many days to come. May your larger family be the family of all human and animal kind. May those dearest to you be enriched by the depth of your love for each other, and may the path that leads you to yourself continue to lead to one another. Inasmuch as Navina Anna Minor and Samuel Arthur Puffenbarger have consented to this ceremony to live in wedlock, have witnessed their vows in the presence of this sweaty company, by the exchanging of rings, it gives me great pleasure to, by the power of Grayskull, and the great Keystone State, pronounce you married. You should probably kiss